Hello, and thanks for taking the time to take a look at Small Ball. Small Ball is a push your luck baseball dice game that is for two players and takes about 20 minutes to play. What we have here in front of you is everything that comes inside the box for Small Ball. It comes in the small box here. Everything fits inside nicely. And as you can see, there are two sets of teams that play against each other in a game of baseball. Now, in order to create a push your luck element, there are a couple rules that are changed slightly from a normal game of baseball, and I will explain those here in just a second. First, I want to take a look at what's happening on the field and with the players. So as you can see, this is a normal baseball diamond. We keep track of our innings of a baseball game here with this marker. We keep track of our score. We have a red and blue marker that we move for each team as they score runs. Each team has two cards here that are called pinch hitter cards. Those are allowed to be used once per game unless the game goes into extra innings, and you can reactivate one of those. When a pinch hitter is used, you flip it over, and that signifies that the pinch hitter has been used. And then we've got our players here. As in a normal baseball game, there are 9 players on each team, and let's take a closer look at one of the players here. You'll notice they're on these mini cards, and they are on these stands that allow you to move them around the bases just like they were real players. Each one has a unique avatar, a unique player, and you'll notice that each one has a number and then 6 different baseball results, like a single or a walk, a flyout, a ground out, or a strikeout. Each one of these players has unique attributes that fits the normal style of a typical baseball lineup. So you've got your leadoff hitter who likes to get on base. You've got your hitter that's number 4 that hits for a lot of power. And then towards the bottom of the lineup, you have batters that aren't quite as good at hitting, and they might be better suited for sacrificing. Basically what happens is you bring your first player up to bat, and you roll your die. Based on the result, I got a 3. I look at the third result on here, and we'll see that that says BB, which means a walk. So my runner goes to first base, and my next runner comes up. So if you know the rules of baseball, this is a pretty easy game to get used to. If you'd like to try to steal a base, you can do so by rolling the die. A 1 through 4 means the runner is safe and can advance. A 5 through 6 means the runner is thrown out and would go to the outs section over here. If a runner gets all the way around the bases, that runner would go over to the side with the runs. Now, unlike a normal baseball game where a team can continue to score runs until they reach 3 outs, small ball is a little bit different. The push your luck element is that if you reach 3 outs, any runs that you've scored do not count for that round. So it uses a typical push your luck element that you might see in a game like Farkle or Zombie Dice, in the sense that you have to decide if you want to keep going and pressing your luck, or if you stop and play it safe. So say, for example, I had 2 runners scored and I had 2 outs. I would have a decision to make. Should I continue to bring my next batter up and push my luck and try to score more runs? Or should I stop and say I'm stopping at these 2 outs and take those 2 runs? Because if I were to reach 3 outs, these 2 runs would not count. So it adds a little extra level of intrigue. And as the teams are scoring back and forth and we're getting closer to the end of the game, you may decide to push your luck and push a little bit further and try to score that extra run, but risk losing all the runs you've scored before that. So like I said, the pinch hitters can be used once in a game, and they each bring a different element to the game. For example, our power hitter does the following. For the current batter, add 2 bases to a hit result. So a single would become a triple, and a double would become a home run. And again, you want to be strategic about when you're using those pinch hitters throughout the game to maximize on the number of runs you score. The game goes for 9 innings. Whoever is in the lead after 9 innings wins the game. If the game is tied after 9 innings, you would go to the 10th inning. If it was still tied, you could go back to the beginning and go to the 11th inning. Whoever's leading at the bottom of an inning is who wins the game. Well, that's small ball, everybody. I appreciate you taking the time to look at this game, and I hope you enjoy it.